Hey, hey, hey. Hey, okay. Out to the pay, for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it. Okay, out to the pay, for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Label, the podcast. Here with my boy Nell.
Yeah.
Special shout outs to everybody that's been subscribing on YouTube as normal, liking on Instagram, commenting, sharing.
Yo,
Well, as you can see,
so unserious.
we got,
So unserious. So unserious.
You didn't even give us a chance. We got to get the rundown real quick, and then we got to introduce our special team members. As you can see, we haven't done this in a while. So yeah, Tim, how you doing, bro? Destiny, Baby Drive.
Big BBYG.
Take the floor, guys.
Bro, you haven't been here in a minute. How are you?
I'm real good. I want some real mind, body, soul shit. I'm just enjoying my people and just having a good time. I love it here. I love it.
Mind, body, and soul. I mean, feeling crafty and the New York Yankees feeling. You know what I mean? We getting busy. Big BBYG. Well, man, how you?
I'm good. I just been taking a little break from open mic, playing in my real domination. Staying true to it. Not new to this.
Trying to stay off your feet? They still hurting?
Bitch, my feet hurt. Look, mixtape low and a lot of things coming up, but I just been planning.
Loading. When is it supposed to drop?
Oh, it's giving like
Summer?
I don't got a date on it, but it's giving like
Summer or fall?
summer, hot summer. The hottest host gotta drop during the summer. Like, come on now.
That's a fact.
Probably like
makes
2-3
sense.
weeks. I ain't got a date yet, but it's very soon, very soon. Shout out Morrow.
He made it happen.
Worldwide.
Yo,
Like
hottest
guy.
producer. Is that producing or engineering?
Both.
Period.
Both of them. Word. So, how's everybody's Juneteenth? You know what I mean? National holiday. Feeling you should have had off. Well, our celebration was the weekend before. What was that, the 13th, 14th?
14, 15.
14, 15, you know what I'm saying? But, how was everybody's Juneteenth?
Shit, mine was great. I walked through the parade, you feel me?
You was in it?
I wasn't in it, nah, but, I walked through right over there at MLK. Everything was good except for, we're going to keep it positive. Everything was good, It was a lot of performers, a lot of vendors. So, yeah, it was good, man. It was good.
Yes, I love Juneteenth. That's my favorite holiday. That's my time where I really put on, show up, show out. Like, I love being around my people, the food, the culture, the vendors, just everything. The kids, even though they be kids, they be fine, whatever. It's balance. Can't have the good without the bad, and we got it all right there at Juneteenth.
Okay, so she said what I didn't want to say, but
Fuck you.
Oh, no. We could talk about that.
It happens every year.
I thought that
every year.
low-key, I thought that was kind of like one of the better moments of it, but it was like in the past there used to be shooting, like people used to shoot. They just squabbling and maybe 1 or 2 punches in the running. I'm like, I can deal with that.
Yeah, I definitely prefer that.
I can deal with
For
that.
sure.
Before it was like niggas is getting shot in the middle of the fucking circle.
Whole
Like,
day, go to the Juneteenth, and half an hour later, it's shooting, and now the whole shit cleared out.
yeah, like I'll take the little squabbles any day of the week. Squabble up, you know what I mean? Teach your boy how to squabble.
Squabble up.
And it's the kids. It's not grown niggas. It's really like 14, 15, 16-year-olds fighting. Like,
in full hoodies and shiesties. Like, you're on fire. I know you hot.
yo, I seen a nigga in a raincoat, like a whole, like, just dripped all black, just.
No, I ain't hot.
that's who you don't fuck with.
No, I saw a lot of my students out there too. That was fun.
You
That
did
was fun.
last year, too.
Yeah, but now that I'm at like a different school, it's like more of them. Like my kids be outside, so it's like I'm watching all of them, and I got an eye on them, dapping them up. You know what I mean? Just chilling like I bet not see like just talking shit. But it was fun. It was fun. It made me feel good. One day I was telling Des I'm gonna try to build a YN army one day.
You got them.
You could.
One day.
It was about 30 YNs that was, yo, Mr. Clark. They love you.
I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just steer them in the right direction.
Yeah, steer them in the right direction, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Somebody got to.
Oh, we mad. Oh, we're gonna burn stuff down. Go to Chippewa. Go to the racist institutions.
They go to Mr. Clark. Yes, Uncle Crack, don't you?
Yeah.
This is all jokes. All jokes.
Allegedly.
Maybe. Maybe. So yeah, let's go over and head over to some music stuff.
You don't believe it? You don't believe in Juneteenth?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I didn't do anything on
I was
Juneteenth.
about to say, yeah, what?
You didn't go.
I literally just.
So the 19th, like the actual day, did y'all do anything on the 19th?
What day was the 19th?
Thursday, yeah.
Nah, I did what I normally do.
So you didn't go to the parade. You didn't go to any of the festivals. Are you a black person?
I was about to say,
I am.
do you like niggas?
Do you believe in black liberation?
I do. I speak black liberation every time I can get on this mic. Actually, that's what I did on Juneteenth. We recorded an episode with Neft.
That's what you did on Juneteenth.
Prior to that, I was just getting work done all day for No Label as well as Blue, which is also a black-owned publication. So
Okay.
that's
what I'm talking about. Change the
Everything
narrative,
black.
Donnie.
That's that.
Create the
that's
narrative. That's the
Well,
move.
So
On the
back to the
19th?
best project that dropped this year so far,
Uh-oh.
the Carter 6,
Uh-oh.
Lil Wayne,
The best. What do you mean by best?
Wheezy F Baby,
Define best.
stunting like my daddy.
Take it away, man. Take it away.
Nah, I'm trolling, but the narrative is that this is like his worst project in a long time, and he could have kept that shit. Did anybody actually listen to it?
I listened to like the first like 4 tracks. Mara was trying to tell me how it wasn't that bad, and it was somewhere it's like, yeah, it's tolerable, but it's like amongst the Carters, it's the worst easily. The beats sound like you didn't have a budget.
Oh man,
The beats were just bad. Like he could rap. Of course he gonna rap. It was similar to like the Black Eminem thing. Like you're just rhyming words. Like yeah, you can rhyme words really well, but it's like it's just not connecting.
You better chill for Reginae Carter come on your ass. Cause she been clapping back at all the TikTok people like, oh, the album's trash. She's like, just because you can't dance and do your little hip dance to it don't mean it's trash. Which I kind of like, I think the engineering of the project is what made it hard for me to listen to it. I tried, I kind of skipped through it. I definitely listened to the Nicki remix. Shout out to the baby in the manger. Amen. But I think it's the engineering that really made it like,
yeah, the production was
just lackluster.
Not it. And I heard one of the songs over a different beat, and I was like, damn, this shit really, it go over another beat, but like the original was just not it. But you feel me? Like you said, he can rap still. He can still rap. He still got punchlines, all that good stuff.
Features be insane.
Just not putting together good songs.
Yeah, man.
And it also sounds like he doesn't have a team around him.
I was gonna say,
that's
it sounds like he's
that
around
part.
a bunch of like
Yes,
people who just
man.
saying yes to him.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's fire.
I kind of feel like Wayne is one of those people where you might not be able to tell much too. Like,
But there were certain people that could. When
He
it
a
comes
Libra,
to
very
people who are that big as like stardom and icons or whatever, there's always those close people who can still bring them back to reality. And I feel like those people who brought him back to reality aren't around him anymore.
So you think he need Birdman?
Nah, I think like I know like Mac Main isn't. I don't think he's managing him anymore, which is like his right hand man in every song. He used to say shit about Mac Main. He didn't work with a lot of the production that he normally does on the past Carters, so that plays a factor.
yeah,
And so
let's
just
keep it a
like
buck. The production was shit, bro.
it's just like
It was real
networking and
bad.
connection.
it was very bad.
Like the Rock the Bell song could have been really dope if you actually took time and like mix the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just the drums on that joint wasn't hitting. It's just like, yo, that was a moment. Like I could tell you're giving like honor to LL Cool J and what he provided, but it was just like it just wasn't. It didn't sound good to me.
Whatever that elephant song, that shit funny as hell. Why would y'all start the song like that? I cracked up the whole song.
Yo, I thought the same shit. But yeah, I think what also made it worse is the fact that he labeled this a Carter album.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
Like if it would have been like I Am Not a Human Being 3, he could have named it a different name. Even if it was like Sorry for the Wait 3 or 2 or some shit. Like we wouldn't have had this high expectation going into it. It's because you put it with a legendary series like the Carter.
Who do y'all think he need to? My bad.
Oh, go ahead.
Who y'all think he like should collaborate or like team up to?
Producer wise?
Yeah, like Jeezy and DJ Drama.
Metro.
Metro.
Well, yeah, Metro would be good. Honestly, I was about to say Pharrell, but that'll never fucking happen.
Oh hell no.
Because of Cash Money, the Cash Money beef and all that. But like, I think that would be the best. We get the best version of him, in the sense of like he can do like the outer space type of sounds or the trap.
Yeah.
Like that should be your guy, but y'all violated, and we clearly understand what happened with that.
I think Metro save Wayne's career, bro. Please.
Is it Metro? I don't think it's Metro.
I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss. What? Give a fuck about all of that heritage shit. Sorry, I just had to, just to piggyback off
That
what you
verse
said.
was crazy.
Was it not? No, I would
was
like
a
to hear your
crazy
take.
verse.
Did he melt him down?
I
I
believe
don't know,
so.
did he?
I saw pictures of people having them after.
Shit.
So it's like, well, you're lying. Okay, cool. Sounds nice.
Verse was fire though.
Yo.
Bro,
Speaking of fire verses,
It sounds good.
y'all heard Cardi B's new
New single?
Back Outside track?
I didn't.
I ain't hear it yet.
Damn.
Did he-
I mean, I'm a barb too, but I still heard the song.
I honestly
like I heard a
didn't
snippet.
I didn't even hear that she dropped the song until you sent the topics for the day. I had no idea she dropped the song.
I haven't heard it, but I knew her and Offset damn near dropped a single the same day.
Dang, I didn't hear his.
I heard that.
All that shit was fire.
I ain't listened to it. I just heard about it. I just like, it's just messy.
Yeah,
And
it just
I'm not
is messy.
checking for either one of their singles.
Yeah, I don't. So you heard it. What'd you think of it?
I think it's fire. I think she ain't put out a lot of music in a long time. She got a lot of social media beef and it go with that, so it get a lot of people to listen to it because it's like, oh, what's the tea, I think it's good for marketing. It's good for, shoot. Shout out Cardi, I guess. Sorry, Nikki. I still love you.
So the golden question is Cardi B dropping an album this year now that she dropped the single?
I think the golden answer is, who cares?
That's the Barbie you talking.
Right.
No, she's not gonna drop. She's not gonna drop. It's a single, bro. Like,
Stefan gonna break her heart. She
People
gonna
been
drop
waiting for her
something.
to drop for years. She's
Why you
not
wishing
dropping.
heartbreak upon her?
All right. I'm not, but like,
Maybe they have an agreement.
What do you know?
I don't know exactly why I stopped myself. I don't know anything.
What do you think?
What are your thoughts? Shit.
They having a good time. Who knows if it's for a long time?
Sometimes that's all you need.
But I'm not gonna lie, to have your dude braid his hair the same style your son did, and that's kind of crazy to me.
Tactics.
I get the
It
messiness,
was
I get the
crazy.
pettiness, but
It's different levels.
that's fucked up.
That's levels.
That was fucked up. I didn't like to see that one.
What determines if they stay together or not is if he has a good season. If he has a good season, they're gonna be like, "Oh,
Where he at? New England?
Yeah, they're gonna credit it to the fact he's in this relationship with Cardi. Everything's gonna go great. If he has a terrible season,
He'll be fine.
they're gonna be in the fire for a while.
He'll be fine.
I'm looking forward to seeing her in the press box where, you feel me, her little bust down, what they call it, bust down, whatever it is.
613.
613.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What is that?
Tight ass jeans,
The
the hair,
blonde, real long,
long ass
middle
nails.
part bust down,
Boy,
big old bubble booty in a little white dress or something. Yeah.
God, that's what I'm looking forward to seeing. Fuck Diggs and his bullshit ass routes. That's what I'm looking
Fuck
for.
him ever since he
You
left
know,
the Bills.
You know they be doing the
Nice
whole
Ferrari,
Travis
nigga.
Kelce,
We drove
Taylor
it.
Swift thing. Let me see Cardi B a million times during a football game.
Okay.
That's what I want to see.
You gotta
Worst
win.
part is
You gotta
New
win.
England sucks, so that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Before we leave music, how y'all excited for the Clips album?
100%. 100%.
So,
That's my early. I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it without hearing it. Early pick for album of the year.
I agree with you. Ace Trumpets is crazy. So be it. Shook the game up real quick.
Video fire.
Man.
So be it. So be it. No.
I'm gonna let it breathe because it started. It ruffled some feathers. Like Travis Scott caught a couple shots.
Third verse.
Third verse, easy light work. I don't think he ain't gonna say shit.
He better not.
Yeah, if he's
Nah,
smart.
I think he'll say something on like a song.
You heard what Bun B said, right?
He said he gonna have to respond. He from Houston, but
I'm just saying.
You wanna know how Travis? Remember when Freddie Gibbs and Gunna was fake beefing, and remember that one line Gunna had in the song? He's like something Freddie Gibbs, niggas telling fibs.
oh yeah, that's a fact.
I'm not gonna lie though, the Clips, they are like so consistent. Like, I'm excited for that because I know the sound, the music, the lyrics, the beat. Like I know it's gonna be lit. Like super consistent.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And it's just like I feel like I get teleported into like a certain time.
Yeah.
Like I get pushed into an era.
Great,
Like,
nigga,
thank you for taking me to Virginia real quick. Cause man, I be needing that. You be needing that just like that. That grounding. Like okay, I'm not tripping in 2024 or 2025.
Do you think they'll have a Jay-Z feature?
Yeah. They took the picture in front of the airplanes, and he got him out of that deal. That was some bullshit. Y'all seen that he had a Kendrick Lamar verse, right? He was on what was he on? Interscope, Def Jam?
Oh yeah, and they wanted them to take
Yeah,
the Kendrick
Def Jam.
verse off.
Def Jam, yeah. They wanted to take the Kendrick verse off because it would be too controversial. Da 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 da. He said, "Well, you can let me go." And it was like, well, shit, bet. Then he got the distro through them. Yeah. Yeah, he gonna have something to say.
And so a Jay verse is guaranteed.
Jay is gonna say something. And they collaborated before, so what's up?
If you had to guess, just name 2 other features that would be on the project. Clips album.
For real?
I mean, I think they doing it. Are they doing it together, right?
Oh.
Is it a Pharrell and Clips album? I think it's like
so.
the whole thing. I know Kendrick is on there. Ooh, good guess. Stove God.
That's a good guess.
Stove God.
I wouldn't be surprised if Westside was on there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and I'll give a. I'll let you throw another one out there. He said, "Wes, you think anybody from like Griselda gonna be on there?" I can see a Benny verse on there.
I think if it's anybody, it'd be Wes.
No, it can't be. No. It's not gonna be Benny because Benny on Def Jam.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he had
did
the
that
deal.
album with Def Jam.
He had the album with Def Jam, but to keep his he probably not gonna be on there.
I think it could be West. Maybe a Ross feature. I wouldn't be surprised.
He been quiet.
That's why I wouldn't be
He's
surprised.
been really quiet.
Ross and Push.
Trials came out.
He trying to avoid the Diddy,
And
the
Tia
Diddy
Kemp.
files.
How y'all feel about y'all seen how like they got AI artists that be like
Oh yeah.
they be making music, they be making
Yeah.
content, they be like
Timberland just rolled out his AI artist. Yeah, it's like
Really?
a little Asian girl. Yeah, I forgot what her name was. It's like Tata or
Timberland?
some shit. Yeah,
like Missy and Timberland.
Man, but we
Yeah,
was talking-
he started like a whole label.
He's starting a whole AI.
What robots?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I did not know that.
Nah,
And I really
it's
do
a thing.
not like that.
They went on live. It was him, Young Guru, and it was like another dude, and they were like talking to other
Wait,
artists.
Guru, the real person?
Young Guru,
Or is that a
Jay-Z's engineer, audio engineer.
I don't know what's real.
So
So I'm thinking you're talking about Guru from like the 90s. What the fuck?
nah, you think Guru from Gangsta?
Yeah.
Nah. Young Guru is Jay-Z's engineer. But they were on Instagram Live talking to artists saying, "Oh, how do you feel about Timberland rolling out this AI artist to collaborate music with. And some people, very few people were for it. Other people who were like classical musicians, pop, rock, anything who did anything music, they were coming. They was flaming Timberland.
As they fucking should.
Yeah, it's just like they're just talking about in the sense of, yeah, we're privileged enough to make money from our music right now. You know what I'm saying? And we made it. We did our thing. But for all the aspiring artists who want to like get into the mix, you know how difficult it's going to be for them to like, okay, to convince somebody to invest in them when they can just get a algorithm or something that you created, and now you're just stripping so much money away from like those emerging artists.
It's just like anything else AI related. It's taking jobs away from real people. Instead of, if you a songwriter, you feel me, you could write songs for somebody that you feel like might have a good voice or something. Instead, you could just put that in the AI now.
Now you can just put it in the AI voice and have it just say whatever and do whatever, and you just put the words in. I don't like that shit. First, we got the robot smoke. We got all this new technology and all the vapes and all this other shit. We don't need robot people. Robots should be goddamn taking away tasks that we don't want to do, not being creative and feeding us shit that we already feed to them. That shit is weird as hell.
And that was one of the arguments I used to have in the live about how is these programs how are they getting their training? You know what I'm saying? You're feeding them a bunch of artists from 10 million data sets or whatever the hell, a bunch of songs. And it's just like, are you going to pay those artists their copyrights? Because when this AI makes their thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, they have to be paid. They have to be compensated for that. You gave intellectual property to a fucking company or a computing device that allows it to create more things. I need to be paid for that.
I feel like we all
if you don't, it's
stealing.
stealing.
They learning from what we do on social media, all the cookies and whatever we accept. Nah,
Mad cookies. Mad cookies. I mean,
all these robots, man, offering us cookies in exchange for our livelihood. That's crazy.
I feel like as long as people don't buy into it, because you feel me, at the end of the day, it's all supply and demand. Like, if people, all it really take is maybe like one AI banger, and the shit really could flip the whole shit, bro. So like,
floodgates.
I hope it don't really have a market.
In terms of the AI stuff with Timberland, let's say we play God's advocate, right? We play God's advocate. Let's say it
I
does.
adopted that shit too.
It does do something benefit. And I was saying that I have a friend who does AI art, right? But he's a graphic designer, so he'll prompt the image and then go in and edit it. You know what I'm saying? Like, create details, add texture to make it better. You can do the same thing with music, in the sense of, okay, let's say the AI makes the hi-hats and you do everything else. You can't say the AI didn't help. You have to say, oh, AI collaborated with this. And then everybody's like, oh, that's it. But it's like, it can be a slippery slope for people who are not skilled. Because then it's like, now it could easily tip, okay, the AI do a majority of the work, not necessarily just.
I mean, but that could be a person doing the majority of the work. It don't have to be a robot. People have been collaborating before time and space and cameras and microphones. People been collaborating.
For sure.
So they don't need no robot to do none of that. Fuck the robots. We seen iRobot. Shout out Will Smith.
I definitely don't agree with the robots themselves being artists, but the AI in general as like a tool to use to like just expedite the process. That's something that is definitely beneficial.
Yeah, I don't see
but
it.
But like when you turn
anywhere.
it into an actual like AI artist, and now we're putting money into this thing.
They got photos, album covers.
Yeah, it's like, it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of weird.
It's
to me,
super
like,
strange.
It's strange.
It's super strange.
Like we got the, I don't know if we want to like tangent into that, but even like Destiny brought up the AI influencers. Like, I was watching a video of the one girl, she was doing like a food review, and she's eating the food, and she says it's tasty, but you don't see her swallow it. And then she just like puts more food in her mouth and just like keeps reviewing the food type shit.
Oh, she was an eater.
Digital demon.
Robot eater.
Let me come back down to earth.
Down to earth. That's the craziest part though, because they got niggas making AI girlfriends And you can make an AI boyfriend and plug it in and give it all the characteristics and how you want it to look, talk, act, smell, fuck, do all whatever. Like that's really what's gonna make the robots blow up. Cause niggas is freaky as hell.
It's going. My thing is, it's going. Y'all seen the Rick and Morty joint where he was fucking a robot? The robot started popping out the babies. Bro, that shit is going to happen. They already have robots that can like come together and make baby robots, bro.
I just want to say one thing about it though, and I feel like this is where you feel me, the human aspect of it is going to take precedent. Like, I remember being a kid and like being with my sister and my cousins and shit, and like we was going to see Bow Wow and them on like some tour back in the day, and like seeing how crazy they was going just to go see them. And they was like, yo, Bow Wow right over there. And the nigga, they was running all over there and shit. Like, or even like modern day, like Chris Brown, how he on the Breezy Bowl and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, he charging $1,200 for pictures and girls showing up just to get a picture with Chris Brown to do whatever. Like, you're not going to ever get that aspect of it from AI. So, you feel me?
Know that, bro.
But how could you though?
If I present the algorithm.
Yeah, and once they become like actual functioning things, once they become like actual functioning things, those are things that can occur because the generation that's growing up on them is different from what we grew up on. They're growing up in this AI society, looking at them a certain way, seeing that AI is now like just in our society as if they're a human being.
It's a regular
that's
thing.
different, yeah.
Their digital identity is them. They feel like is aspects of them. They got their main page. They got your main Finsta. Then you got the side joint where you just post the weird pictures. And then you got the Finsta where you post the black and white. Bro, all these elements come together to make this upcoming generation. They had the Young Thug concert in Fortnite. You think they're not gonna have the AI algorithm artist is gonna be in Fortnite for the next seven days, come to Fortnite and have listen to the concert. That shit gonna go up.
I mean, yeah, the metaverse and all that is cool, but like, can you go see that live in person?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
seen
in my room.
hologram type
I'm
shit?
in my room with the headset. My
Well,
nigga,
no,
this
see,
is how close.
Well, now see, that's you're talking something different from what he's talking about. Have you ever seen Blade Runner 2049?
I have not.
You should watch that movie. That's kind of like it's like an integration of AI and robots within society, but nobody is able to tell if you're a robot or not, pretty much.
But and when you saying that, we talking about two different things. I know what you mean, but to this upcoming generation, it's not two different things. Is what I'm trying to.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
it's not different.
Us as a people, we're becoming way more shallow, way less dependent on real human interaction. We don't value human experiences as much as we used to. They gonna eat that robot shit up, unfortunately, because after the pandemic and us being shut down and all that shit, niggas is different now. Like you were saying, you show your students videos from the early 90s, early 2000s, and they can't believe that was life.
They think it's a different world.
That's not something that they grew up in, lived in, ever experienced, saw, smelled, touched, taste. So that's all they know is that fake ass synthetic BBL, goddamn whack ass, lame ass, doodle ass shit. They don't know about real life.
Yeah, and it's like, and that's one thing we got to be careful of as that upcoming generation. It's like, not completely shitting on it because it's like, no, you the old head, you just saying that because, you know what I mean, it's the new wave. And it's just like, no, I'm okay, you can have that, but I'm letting you know what the real is. And let them see for themselves. Hopefully they have enough awareness to catch it. And then it's like, they're going to see them like, oh, wait, who the fuck said that?
But is the real actually the real anymore?
Was it ever?
Will the real still be the real?
Fam, I can't.
Hey.
That's a tough conversation to go into.
And I feel like low key,
my third eye bag.
Low key to switch the little gears a little bit. I feel like that's where the streamers is like really getting their audience because people love to see real life shit. You just living your life. They go to sleep on stream. They shower, eat,
24
go to the store. They do everything on stream, and I feel like people are missing that real life. Even though it's you watching the shit on stream, which I think is I've never watched a full stream. That shit kind of weird to me, but I get why people like it, and it's it's got such a big audience because that's what people missing. Real life shit.
And think of the matter, people not having big families no more,
That too.
right? I used to watch my brother.
In this economy?
Why would I? You know what I'm saying? But I used to watch my brother play video games that was too hard for me to play. That's what made me understand streaming. It's like, oh wait, this dude is playing this video game. He can beat this level. I've been trying to beat this level forever. Oh, I fuck with him.
That's why I don't understand the streaming and YouTube shit. When it comes to watching the games.
But no, bro,
I wasn't growing up watching nobody play games.
You're an only child. You're only child.
So I would pull up the Nelson house and he's just sitting there watching somebody just play a game. And I'm like, bro, why are you watching this?
Okay, you in the house.
You can be watching a podcast. Watching this man play a game that you don't own or don't play.
It's interesting. But so boom, I almost lost my point. But in the sense of like these kids looking up to them, like that's like they crew, like that's they peoples. You know what I'm saying? And to the point so much where it's like you grew up in the hood, you never seen anybody go to college. But yet, Kai Cenat does a streamer university for a weekend. And he shows you what an experience of what being on a college campus, dorming, would be like. And he brings a bunch of streamers out to make that shit like a thing. You're just like, you living vicariously through them. They're like, yo, this is crazy. I can see it being a thing for them. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it really come to. Like, and
it's like an everyday movie.
Exactly.
Because for us, we would watch movies and like we would want to replicate those movies, or those movies would be like, that makes me want to do that. But you just playing those same scenes in your head. Whereas to them, it's like a new movie and a new scene that's the same, but it's different each and every day.
People was talking about, Buffalo should have a streamer.
What streamers do we have?
How y'all feel about Buffalo doing that?
What streamers do we have in the town?
Please,
no.
They're saying we should.
Yeah, like we should get a house and support people who could have an audience for that.
If you stream and you're in Buffalo, New York,
I don't stream, but
let us know, or comment your favorite streamer that's from Buffalo, New York. Let us know, because that's streamers damn near bigger than the rappers now.
That's a fact.
They the new rappers.
Factual.
Hey,
let us know who's popping in the town. We will have them on the podcast.
but low key, I feel like if our favorite rappers was to stream, that would be bigger than the streamers that's lit. Because we want to see what our favorite artists is doing throughout the day and how they living, where they shopping, what they eating.
I got an opinion on that.
These niggas lame.
I feel like to be like an artist or something like that, it's kind of cooler to be like, have that mystique about yourself rather than, I don't want to see what you're doing all day, every day type of thing. Cause then like, I don't know, cause I already feel like a lot of like, at least rap is a lot of cap.
All cap.
All cap. Pretty much damn near.
These niggas be lame. These niggas
so
be lame.
If niggas ain't seeing you and ain't seeing what you're doing on a day-to-day basis, I mean, I guess it gives you a little bit of, you you anonymous, you don't really know. But it's like, that's why I feel like streaming and rapping at least, like I feel like other artists could be able to do that, but.
Like Drake doing a stream, I feel like that shit would be ass.
He's been trying to do it.
I feel like people would tune in, obviously, because it's Drake and he has a name and all that. But, fam, we don't want to see that.
Crody.
We don't want to see you, like, eating, what the fuck I don't know. Canadian.
Can I say one thing?
Bacon?
New Hope King is the best fucking Chinese food I've ever had in my life.
When'd you have it?
I had it on.
See how excited this nigga is to hear about him eating the new
No,
Hope King?
this is bro. I'm keeping it strictly food. He's
just not excited for you.
My boy Omar had a show out in Toronto and shit. And I was like, bro, we gotta go to New Hope King in the midst of the beef and shit. And bro, that's a different type of Chinese food up there, bro. That ain't nothing like that Broadway.
Was it expensive?
Not like that.
The pricing too, bro. That shit was A+ quality, bro. Shout out New Hope King, bro.
Oh, they said they was able to open up mad new locations because of Kendrick.
I feel like they will get like a surge of people just like constantly for the rest of the time they exist just because of that song, bro.
Do y'all feel like that this is like?
Hold on, I don't want to leave the streamers and rappers thing. So, do y'all? Because we never got a direct answer. Do y'all think that streamers are more popular than rappers now? Like, if y'all had to spit,
undoubtedly,
guess. Yes.
Undoubtedly.
You said yes, Destiny?
I feel like it's two different realms that are coming very close together. Like they both have their own niche audience, but like seeing Kai at the the Grammys?
BET Awards.
Awards.
Seeing Kai, I'm probably speaking that into existence, you know. Seeing Kai at the BET Awards and seeing how he was interacting with certain artists and shit, and even if he didn't know them in the chat knew them, it was like he was the hottest nigga there because everybody knew them and he was streaming and I don't know, like
He
having
damn
a
near-
camera following you around, that gives something to your
He probably
your
damn near
aura,
had more
as the
more
audience say.
streamers like on his joint than I were watching live like on
And
TV.
on TV, exactly.
That's insane.
That is so he's bigger than not even rappers. That's giving the whole. That's a whole corporation.
He's
and
bigger
shit.
than networks.
Yeah, like
That's insane.
shout out to Kai Cenat. I don't know if he's bigger than he bigger than a lot of rappers and shit. I guess.
Hold on, let Tim answer.
Yeah, please.
I would say like the top streamers are definitely bigger than the rappers, but you feel me? Like, you know, other people, I don't know, like the pop artists and stuff might have a dog in the fight, but I feel like streamers are definitely bigger than rappers for sure.
Fam, DDG made $12 million last month.
But that's just DDG.
Post streamer
one
university.
Yeah.
Post streamer university.
month?
1 month. That's
No, that wasn't post. That was prior, because they were teaching the class at Streamers University, in which how people found out he made $12 million in a
But
month.
still, even still, the streaming
yeah.
university was lit. So if he
Fam.
made that before
No, I'm
that,
saying, but yeah,
if
he
he made that before
mentioned that
that,
shit.
he
That's insane.
and one.
If a rapper made 1 million off of a show,
well,
we're saying
DDG's
that's
a bad
insane.
example because he's also a rapper.
I would say like the DDGs, the Aiden Rosses, the
He is a rapper, nigga.
It's not a bad
Kai,
example.
you know
It
those
is a bad
guys,
example
yeah,
because
but like
that could be YouTube. Oh, my fault.
no, you.
That could be YouTube streams from just his streams or
Now
whatever
he
he's doing.
posted a screenshot. That
And
was
it could
from
also
Twitch,
be
period.
that was just Twitch.
That was just Twitch by itself.
People aren't saying what single does he have out.
Nobody cares. The music be cool when
Nobody
I hear
knows.
it. Nobody cares.
Nobody knows.
What?
He got plenty of good. He got plenty of hits, bro. Just because you don't listen to him don't mean that his music not valid.
Fact. Nah, his shit. He makes good music. I'm not gonna
He literally was Gunna's opener for his tour coming back
Dante,
when he got out of jail.
name 3 DDG songs.
Something what is it? Back to
Calabasas.
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 I
Go
don't know
ahead.
none of the names.
Hold on. I could name some shit.
Name 2. Give him his time. Give him his time, because he do this to me.
In my head.
That shit hard.
I'm trying to think, because I got like 5 DDG songs on my phone.
Oh, I don't
in my
have any
head.
downloaded. That's.
In that joint with him and Plaque Max, that's 3.
You didn't tell
I
me
heard
the
that
name.
one.
That's
But-
the one that we
Yeah,
Pink
that's the one
Dreads.
I'm
Pink
singing.
Dreads. That's 3. Yeah, nigga.
Nonetheless, he's a bigger streamer than he is a rapper.
Do y'all think The Little Mermaid helped with that at all?
obviously for
That
sure.
the controversy in their
I don't think it
relationship.
helped as much as people think it helped.
It's it brought eyes.
Or
Yeah, it brought eyes, but it didn't help as much as people think it helped. That's the thing that people be getting twisted about DDG, bro. He was like one of the first like YouTube famous people. Like those vloggers, those reaction channels, those mukbangs. DDG was a part of that first wave of people that did it.
Facts.
Like the Queen Najas, the
Yeah.
He like in a
Whoever
realm
else
where
it
he
is.
just kind of like he could float on and do what he wants.
Yeah, so he's had that following for a long time. People have been following for a long time. Those same people that are following Haley and Chloe, that age group, a lot of them were already following DDG as well because they were already into that type of
and
stuff.
they were friends. They were friends for a long time too.
So I ain't gonna act like she just, you know what I mean?
But do you want to shift into the relationship dynamics of?
I mean, you can. I don't really care.
Nah, because that him and Kylie, him and Haley's situation was kind of crazy, and I don't know the full details, but that shit looked wild.
It's too much information out that I wasn't able to really look at. Like first it was like, oh, she got a restraining order. He banged her head on the steering wheel, and I was like, oh, messages coming out, and she
was.
They both crazy. You ask me.
Yeah, they
Fuck.
both was wilding. It looked toxic as hell. But
Ain't that the best?
so the question, the question is,
I didn't mean to say that.
she did mean to say that. So listen. So the question is,
she's not wrong though.
she's not, and that's what we gotta accept. And so the question is, why do we ignore the green flags, or why are we afraid of green flags and ignore the red flags?
Because people are ungrateful and they only want to point out the negatives and everything.
Ungrateful.
Yeah.
What's ungrateful about ignoring a red flag? Huh? What's ungrateful about ignoring a red flag?
Ignoring a green flag?
Either both.
No, the question was about green flags. So which one is it?
We disregard green flags.
Are green flags?
Are kind of like.
So we ignore green flags, right? That's what the question is.
Yeah.
We got to stick on something. That's what the question is.
I posed the question wrong, but
That liquor whooping his ass.
spanking me.
Yeah, whatever.
The question
Whichever one you want.
Let's talk about it.
wait,
It was green flags.
the question
definitely-
is, are green flags unattractive?
So my point stands.
Go for it.
Because people are ungrateful and only want to point out the negatives in things. So when you see a person who has 8 out of 10 things on a checklist, right, and you only focusing on 2 of the negatives, if those negatives, especially if they're not like high on the scale, you're being ungrateful for what this person is giving to you and is providing and is presenting themselves as.
You talking about red flags though?
No, I'm talking about green
You
flags.
talking about green flag?
But you talking about
You got 8.
ignoring. You talking about you're highlighting the ignoring the
red flags.
Exactly.
You're
No,
highlighting
I'm
the red flags.
highlighting the ignoring of the green flags. Because if a person has these 8 qualities that you like, right?
This is
Okay.
good. This is good.
You literally disregard those and you're only talking to your homegirls about
the two
this
things.
and that.
things he-
The 2 things he
that-
doesn't have. So you're ignoring everything else. So you're being ungrateful for the man or woman that they're presenting themselves as, that can be beneficial and that is great, and you're only just focusing on 2 things that you want to fix about them.
What if those 2 things are deal breakers?
But what I did say before we started, or before you interrupted me, was that
Well, damn. Excuse me. I'm not. Never mind.
Before you were
Say something.
but no, I said that if those things aren't too high on your scale as far as priorities and non-negotiables.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Like,
As people, we're so quick to point out the negatives and things that we're ungrateful for the good in life and the good in the person.
Let's because we had this conversation.
Yeah.
I want to cut you off if you had something to say, but
No,
like
go
we
ahead.
had this conversation yesterday, and we were talking about how people tend to like you're quicker to ignore a red flag than you are to allow and embrace the green flags. You know what I'm saying? And she said something, but it made me think of the thought. It was like, okay, you said when you get a green flag, you kind of get like
Green
hesitant.
flags be scary. Can
Yeah.
I just say that? Green flags, if you've been used to a bunch of fuck shit, green flags be like,
Hey,
well,
that's-
damn, like,
but
is
that's
this,
the under-
is
that's
that,
the
but wait, now
highlight.
you cutting me off.
That's the highlight.
Now you
though.
cutting me.
Hold on, let me.
That's the highlight. Because you're used to something else.
She said this in the conversation yesterday, right? So we was like, I was like, okay, but if you're driving a car, do you get hesitant when you see a green light? No, you keep.
I don't know how to drive.
She don't know how to drive, so it's a bad example. But it's like you keep going. You know what I'm saying? You don't get hesitant and shake. Oh shit, it's green. Like,
But
if you got to keep that consistency throughout your entire. And I think that's the issue that we deal with as people is we're not consistent in our full thought process when it comes to certain shit.
I agree with that. And that's why I feel like they can be categorized as unattractive because it's something that feels uncomfortable within you. And if it's something that you're not familiar with, it's going, for me, it induces that fight, flight, freeze. Like, what am I going to do? Like, I never experienced this. I don't know. It's like
It's a
the devil and the angel be like, bitch, is this real? Bitch, I don't know. Bitch, this could be real. Bitch, he could be lying. Who knows? You know, your mind start to attack itself, low key, with a green flag.
when it comes
For me.
to me, it makes me think of like it's kind of like a fear of success and a fear of failure type of thing. Mm-hmm. Where it's just like, oh, I'm going to take this red flag because it's like, oh, yeah, I know this is fucked up and I know it's going to end badly, but I'm confident in that. I'm secure in that. It's going to end badly. So I'll deal with that. I can deal with that. Versus fear of success is like, oh, shit, this could really go good.
Like, damn.
It's going to be something.
Grow. I
gotta grow. And that's scarier than, damn, I know what this is, but it's going to feel good. It's going to be cool. It's familiar. And that shit goes a long way.
What I'll say though is I feel like you just gotta know where you at in life and what you want though. Like, you feel me? If you know you want something good and you've been in some fuck shit and you recognizing the green flags, you should go for it. You feel me? But if you know that you done dealt with some fuck shit and you also want some fuck shit and you recognize the green flags, that's where the pause might come in. You feel me? Because you, even though somebody might be doing you right, you might still be on some stupid shit.
Yeah.
And that's why it really comes with, like, it's just all about self-awareness, I feel like.
That's a fact. And really, like, a lot of people want certain things, but don't want the work that comes with the certain thing. Like, I was driving down the street the other day and I saw these amazing houses over on, like, Elmwood area, you know what I'm saying? Near the roundabouts. And I'm like, yo, that shit, I would love to own one of these apartment buildings. And it was like, wait, do I really want the work that comes with owning this apartment building? Mm-hmm. And it's like, in reality, no, I don't want the work that comes with owning these apartment buildings. I just like how this motherfucker look. Mm-hmm. And I had to really accept that shit with myself. I'm like, yo, I don't want to deal with the bullshit that come with owning all this shit. But it look good though, and I can appreciate that. And I'm not wrong for not wanting that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wrong for not wanting to, oh yeah, I could be the guy who owns this building and take care of all these people, make all this money. Or I could just be the nigga who live there, drive by and see, oh yeah, nah, that shit fire, and keep it fucking moving without the stress.
See it. I don't know if anybody else had anything to say.
Nah, go ahead.
But that leads us to the next topic. Do people really want relationships, or do we just want attention? Do we just want to drive by and see, oh, that look nice, that's cool, that's a test drive? Or do we really want to own and have some shit for life, like a house?
I think most people do just want attention, because it's like some people be in relationships and they just want to post it. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want to not feel alone versus genuinely like, no, I wanted to create something with somebody and build and all of that stuff. But it's I don't know. We in a very different era of humanity with this American dream.
I'm about to say, you look like you got something to say.
I know you got some shit to say. You can see the bubbles behind the glasses.
How you feel, gang? Do we really want relationships or do we just want attention?
I don't know, man. It's really, obviously, it's like person per person. But I think as a society, people just want, from the outside looking in, people just want like other people to have a perspective on them that somebody else wants them. So that's one thing.
True.
Like you want
everybody wants to feel wanted.
Yeah, everybody wants to feel wanted, and everybody wants other people to know that somebody actually wants you.
That's a fact. Can I say something as a man?
Go for it, please. I hope you're saying what I'm
Hold on,
thinking.
what was y'all laughing at?
You?
You struggling to have the conversation? Thinking mad hard. Hold on, go. I don't want you to forget.
As a man, I just want to say, like, okay, do you want a relationship? Do you just want attention? Blah, 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 whatever. I feel like as a man, I mean, it's all subjective to each person, but as a man, it benefits you to let the masses or whoever's following you or whatever, to let them know that you have somebody that wants you, because a woman doesn't want a man
that nobody wants.
Fendi fat.
Undoubtedly.
I don't know what it is psychologically about a woman knowing that that other women want this man and he's my man.
Hey,
what?
I'm not gonna lie.
Go ahead, interject.
I went on a little date. It was like a week ago or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. This nigga, fine, exactly my type, tall, dark, and handsome, amen. We go out on a date. Bitches is just acting stupid around this nigga. Just, oh, can I do this? Do that? I know how bitches act when they want my nigga. I'm a bad bitch. So that's just how that go. You know what I'm saying? But that made me like, look at him like, nigga, you really got these bitches tripping over their feet, stumbling, stuttering, goddamn, don't know how to speak because of you fine? Like, hell yeah. Like, yeah. That.
Until.
Nah, I mean, I've already decided I would never take him serious as a relationship. But if it was fun on the day, it made me like him more. So to your point, I don't know what the chemistry or the science is, but
then when I'm gonna let you finish.
But a nigga who's unwanted is just unwanted.
Who wants that?
So whether you got a million hoes, whether you stay to yourself, no matter how you look as a man, you just gotta. I feel like it's beneficial to present yourself, or I don't want to say like you got to go overboard or be extra about it, but like it benefits you to let the women know, like you not just.
My thing is,
I'm not.
You don't even gotta let the women know though, cause like women could see if you a nigga that get bitches, she gonna see that when she go out with you. It's not even nothing that like, oh, I got a post on with a girl. Like a nigga that get bitches, a bitch could tell he get bitches.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like if you present yourself a certain way, if you carry yourself a certain way, maybe not every girl, but most girls are gonna assume that
Bad
there's
bitches
other
don't
women
know.
that desire you.
Bad bitches.
But if you just some bummy nigga on the internet, then yeah. They not
you
gonna
gonna have
know
to
it,
post
then-
every bitch.
Yeah, and then as soon as you scoop you up somebody that's decent, you gonna post it right on the gram.
And she gonna get took because you don't know how to handle that.
Exactly. But the other thing is they want somebody they want somebody that's desirable, but they can't also handle somebody that's desirable.
Another thing that I've been seeing on the internet lately.
This nigga's cracking up. Wait, I got a point. I'm trying not to forget.
I was about to say, that's why this nigga Donnie got the thighs out today. Yeah, he got the purple trunks. He said, let me show a little
Not the
thigh
Uchi
today.
daddies.
He said, let me show a little thigh today. Let
Not
my
the
lady
Uchi
know, like,
daddy.
I'm still him, baby.
Not the leg tats
I'm
out.
still him, baby.
Oh, it's hot out.
Give him
Heat
some
wave.
thigh.
Nigga got the beater and the hoochie daddies on.
Yo, Dusty, what you about to say?
Nigga try to change
Okay. From
Yo, this nigga Nelson is crazy.
nigga started busting out laughing in the uncle shorts. All right.
Yo.
So from a bad bitch perspective though, like having a bunch of niggas that want you, that shit ain't fun. That shit ain't like me, myself, and other bad bitches. Like
Poor
you know,
you.
All these niggas want me.
Nah, but they don't. They just want to experience my body, my flesh. They don't care about my mind, my spirit, my soul, what I go through when I go home, and like what I really like be talking about and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm like that shit not cool for real. For real. It be cool when you drunk, you out at the party, niggas. That's cool, but like that shit ain't worth nothing. That shit don't mean shit, cause niggas will fuck a chicken nugget at the end of the day. Like so it
I
don't
can
really.
attest, I've done it.
You fucked a chicken nugget?
Don't ask
Hey,
any more questions.
Hey, I know a nigga that fucked a chicken cutlet. After that, I was like, all right,
No, hold on,
wait.
pause.
nigga,
Like legit.
You
legit.
piggybacking off my
Legit,
joke, or-
I dead ass. Listen, I went
Nigga
to
got
PA.
salmonella on his
I went to
dick?
PA. You know, artist niggas be freaky. But that's another story for another time.
Let it breathe. Yeah, we
All
gotta
right,
let that breathe. We gotta let it breathe.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like from a woman's perspective, it's like I get it. The men, if a bunch of girls want you, that works to your benefit. But for me,
This nigga's out here fucking raw chicken.
nah, it wasn't. He said he put the. He told me
He put it in the
Listen,
microwave because it's gotta be a little.
Yeah, he said he made sure the shit was warm. If this nigga know who, if this nigga watching, you know I'm talking about you because you the only type of like nigga that would do some
we
shit
need
like
his
that.
name and social security after.
All I'm gonna say is he was light skinned. All I'm gonna say is he was light skinned and he was not in my video.
Of course it was a light skinned nigga. Of course it was.
We don't gotta. I don't want to.
But nah, like that.
Like,
It don't matter. It don't matter. It was a nigga. That's all that matter. But
niggas
niggas a fucking chicken nugget is my point. And having a bunch of niggas lusting over you, that shit is not fun. That shit don't fulfill nothing. It's cute when you drunk at the bar and make you feel like, all right, whatever. But when you go home at the end of the day, when you really looking for some substance or some shit, that shit is ass. And fuck all them niggas.
On BD.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Fuck all them niggas. What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
Fuck them niggas, bruh. So yeah, what's the conclusion to this?
The
Motherfuckers like
conclusion
attention,
is
dog.
having hoes.
Relationships, or do they
Niggas
want,
like
they just want attention?
Niggas like attention, dog.
Niggas like attention, bad bitches like real niggas.
Nah, cause you gotta give good credit to good people though, like at the same time. Because I know a lot of people like to say the dating pool is ass and shit right now. I don't know, as a man, that's why I said as a man, I don't know. I meet a lot of quality women out. Not saying that, we whatever, but there are a lot of quality women out here that really, want to, are motherly. They want to take care of their man and, want to be wise and want to leave the streets alone. Now, it's another side of that. There's a lot of girls that don't want to leave the streets alone.
It's balance to everything. But
yeah. Same thing. Now, I ain't even going to speak as a man. As a woman, I'm sure there's a lot of both sides of that, too.
Nah, yeah, I'm not going to lie. To circle back, double back, and come back again, it was a nigga that was exuding very much green flags that I was just like, nah. And now he with another shorty, and I'm saying too much. All right. But yeah, now it's just like, oh, niggas could be happy. You know what I'm saying? And I love that because it's a lot. I feel like social media make us feel like we got a lot of options. Like as people, you on the internet, you see a bunch of bad bitches. You on TikTok, you see this, you see that. But in reality, it's really not like that. Like
the streets
as
live?
a man, one thing you gotta do is just never let a girl know that's your first baddie or your first whatever that you want to call her. Like
been here, done
you
that.
got to act like you've been there before. You feel me? You can make a woman feel special without going overboard and giving your putting your best. I don't even want to say not put your best foot forward.
Nah,
you gotta put your best foot forward.
You gotta give her
Don't put all your cards on the table.
Give her
There
B
you go.
minus
Don't put all
dick.
your eggs in one basket too soon. You feel me? Give her a little bit of
ladies never be a nigga first bad bitch.
Give her B minus dick.
Never be a nigga first bad bitch.
Never do
You
that.
not giving her B minus?
And never do that either.
Every single time.
That's how you
Get a little crazy.
If I can, I'm off the game, so it don't matter.
You can't give them all. You can't give them all A grade.
Yeah, bro.
Timo.
Goddamn.
We've been talking about this.
Timo.
And yeah.
You give them all A grade? They all deserve A grade?
Yo, bro. One thing about it, I'm not
name
saying
is your
whether I do this
name.
now
You're
or
not wrong.
formerly.
You're not wrong, but I'm asking.
Nigga, if we stepping in there,
You going balls to the wall?
They gonna put it down, you gonna fall in love.
Balls
I'm gonna put it down, you gonna fall in love.
They
Balls
gonna-
to the wall.
to the
My
wall.
name is my name.
That's a good way to put it.
My name is my name.
I'm sorry.
Watch
I
this.
feel
Watch
like-
this. Hold on. Do you give every single nigga you slept with? You try to give them A plus every time?
You're making.
Yo, 120,000%.
no.
My thing is because I value my experiences as a human being, as a woman. I don't have a man. I'm not in a relationship. I'm very spontaneous. I like to live life. It sounds like I'm a hoe, but I'm not. But I like to have fun in my experiences. You know what I'm saying?
You definitely should have fun.
Yeah,
But I'm
so-
not pulling every trick out the book.
That's why all
I'm
these
not pulling
niggas
every
is
trick out the book
obsessed
for
with
the
me.
joint I'm
Don't put your
smashing for
face
the
in
night.
everything. But
No,
what
no,
I'm saying
no,
is,
that-
I'm saying.
No.
You feel me?
No, for sure. For sure that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
sure
saying.
that.
But it's like,
But
No label.
you know what I'm saying? I'm not.
I see what you're doing. So I'm gonna wrap this up real quick on my end. I'm gonna just say, bro, have you ever heard a girl on the phone just talking to her friends and shit that's comfortable?
Yeah.
Do you want to be a C's, get degrees type of nigga, or do you want to be a?
You absolutely right. But I will take my B plus. when I know I didn't.
You want to be on the mirror?
I was about to say nah, cause she gonna text the A+ before she texts the. You go in order of the ranking of what's gonna do what they gotta do. They gonna text A+, A-, B+, B-. All right.
I'm not giving her. I'm not eating ass.
No,
I'm not eating every ass. Dog.
I'm not eating ass.
Grow up, nigga. All right, wrap this up.
Hey, wait, real quick. I know we talking about some crazy shit. I know we about to wrap up. I do just want to say, fuck ICE. This is stolen land. You can't deport niggas from stolen land. Y'all going bankrupt anyway. Fuck ICE. Shout out to my Mexicans. Caliente, nigga.
Facts.
Tyler, Medea. Medea been doing the bending. So I guess Tyler Perry is in a $260 million lawsuit against Derek. Forgot Dixon. Your last name. Sorry, Dixon. Derek Dixon, a part of the cast of the Oval, who also has part of the cast of the Oval. So. Y'all seen? It's a lot of screenshots. It's videos. It's.
I haven't seen much, but I will say I was not surprised the slightest.
Nobody was surprised that he likes niggas.
No, I think we all knew that.
Whoa, this person was a nigga?
Yes, a white man.
That's what.
Derek
niggas as in men. Niggas as in men.
I'm saying men, yeah. You right.
What you said about Chipotle earlier?
That nigga Tyler. He texted nigga was like, oh, dude said he was getting Chipotle. He said, ooh, you getting thick.
Nah, that's protein,
like thick nigga.
He said, ooh, thighs, nigga.
Nigga said you getting thick for daddy. Yikes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yikes.
Yo.
Do y'all think this affects his legacy in any way?
Niggas been thought he was gay.
I think everybody knew Tyler Perry was gay. It's 2025. He should have been came out. I think he might have had way more support.
I'll say there's a small part of like the black church community who is shocked.
Man.
They are clutching pearls right now. Oh my God.
Things in denial.
The guy who was wearing dresses for the past 20 years is gay?
I think it's like a different thing when somebody like outs you though. And when you're in a scandal versus you just like, coming out on your own. I feel like if he'd have just came out on his own, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But the fact that somebody was trying to like expose him is why it's such a big deal.
It would be a big deal for his base.
Who
if
is
he came
his
out?
base?
Church. Black church.
Bro, he dresses up as a woman.
They don't.
That's why it's confusing. It's like, who are you trying to reach?
What was his last movie?
Everything Medea.
That Taraji joint. Did any of y'all see that?
I'm not gonna lie, Straw was good.
God,
hell no, bro.
I liked it. It was funny. It was definitely Tyler Perry, but
for sure.
It was like
Taraji did a great job.
Taraji did an amazing job.
She put in a great
Taraji.
performance.
Who's Tyler Perry's base? Black women.
Black women.
But that movie, it was like a trauma class.
For sure.
Just every 5 minutes.
Sure.
Like literally within the first half hour of the movie, anything that could happen to somebody happened to her within the first 30 minutes.
That's insane.
Evicted out her crib, lost her job, getting arrested.
Daughter name.
Spoilers, nigga. I ain't
Whoa.
Man.
Nah, you gotta watch that shit though. It was cool. It was.
I literally
Shout out my girl Yvette.
Jody had her fucked up.
Jody left her, the baby, now they all fucked up. Shout out to Taraji for the performance that she put on because she did a really great job. But
she did for sure.
Like, I'm tired of the same narrative of black women stressing and struggling and not having what they need.
I literally was just continuing to watch the movie just to see how it went. And I couldn't even finish it because I'm like, this is dragging.
The ending fucked me up.
It's trauma porn, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's black trauma porn. And he's made a living off it. He became a billionaire off of it. That's why they let him get his own media space.
Shout out Spike Lee.
You're gonna perpetuate the same fucking trauma that's been keeping us down for years.
Y'all heard he ain't got no writers. He write everything himself.
I believe it.
I do too.
I heard they shoot everything within like a week too.
Yeah.
Within like 4 days.
He got his own land with all that Tyler Perry studio shit in Atlanta, so I believe it.
One thing is, when it comes to just like all of his films being, black trauma porn, and then him highlighting that aspect of our experience as people, Spike Lee called that out and stood against him a while ago, and everybody called Spike Lee a hater. Everybody called him pretty much like, you're not black man. You're not backing the black man that's in film, that's coming up like you, et cetera, et cetera. And now everybody is seeing what Spike Lee was saying back then.
Oh, skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Facts. And it's like, yeah, he did great for a black man, and I would rather have it's fucked up. I would rather have a black man writing, directing, and producing these stories than a Kelsey Grammer, even though I fuck with the game and BET and all that shit. But I would rather have it be somebody that's black, even though he obviously he's had some experiences in his life, whether it's his mom, auntie, grandma, where some shit was fucked up. Because all the movies he's producing is black women just in the most fucked up situations possible. And then out of nowhere, a light-skinned man come out and say,
Here we go. Keyword, light skin.
And the dark-skinned man is the fucking villain.
Is the villain.
But,
It's
That's a fact.
No, it's perpetuating narratives.
But shout out to him as a businessman, though.
yeah, shout out to the studio that he got. I think he should work with more artists. I feel like if him and Issa Rae and Spike Lee, they got their beef, but him and Spike Lee and
you would
maybe
think.
a Quentin Tarantino.
Hey, he would.
I'm just saying, like, if he was to collaborate with other very groundbreaking film and producing people, that he maybe could expand something that he never tapped into.
Tarantino is one of the few people who's ever like put on camera a black man killing a racist white man.
Shout out Tarantino.
Another thing in Tarantino's films, the black man is also normally the smartest person in the movie.
Facts.
Yeah,
Samuel.
but he gonna let off some niggers.
He gonna say
He
10,000 niggas.
He gonna let them niggers fly for sure.
But let the niggers triumph. But,
Y'all seen that Mexican OT thing?
He's saying
what Cleo? The niggas, the Mexican saying he can say nigga?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What you think? I think
My first thing, he copped the first plea when he was like, oh, I wish was some black men in here. Because if you could say it don't matter who in the room. If you could say it, that's some shit you could stand on no matter who you in the room with. The fact that you gotta reach out to some black men in the behind the scenes to validate your point, that was weird. And he didn't even say nothing. But him saying like, oh, I could say whatever I want. These my brothers, I grew up in this. It's like, if these are your brothers, you would have a certain level of respect to not disrespect them in a way that other people have in the past.
I think Mexicans could say nigga.
I don't.
If it's the same thing with Puerto Ricans in New York City. They was on Fat Joe. Fat Joe had a
Joe can't say nigga either.
Fat Joe
grow
had
your
a
hair out.
Disgusting case.
Grow your hair out.
By the way, but Puerto Ricans in New York City, they grew up with niggas, and they say nigga. It's not in an offensive way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I get that, but it's still
Mexicans and black people have a connection that
He's not from New York City.
I know.
Thank
I know
you.
that. I know that. But I'm saying like Mexicans and Puerto Ricans for us is like how Mexicans is in like Texas and let's say on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? They have their little issues sometimes. Black and brown relations is iffy over there. I don't know. I'm not from there. But I don't think in terms of oppression and historical oppression and what we don't allow white people to do and call us, it's a very different historical context in terms of what that means for Mexicans. White people did the same things they did to us to Mexicans, bro.
Some of them conquistadors had niggas too.
Fam, the Mexicans speak Spanish.
Some of them conquistadors.
Some of the niggas had nigga slaves.
That was in Africa. That's different.
in New Orleans.
I don't know about
It's black.
that. Now
it was black slavers
our
in
history is
New
deep,
Orleans.
ain't it? Our history deep, ain't it? Shout out niggas.
For sure.
I don't know all that, but
no, it's all facts. But my thing is like Not, like Mexicans is like, yo, y'all weren't the one. Y'all was in slavery just like us. Like
Facts.
y'all speak Spanish.
Y'all
nigga,
Spanish
it's Mexico.
niggas.
Y'all don't speak Mexican.
Y'all
Spanish niggas.
Spain is over there, my nigga.
And that's why it's I love this topic to talk about because I feel the way that I stated previously, but it's also like, yeah, Mexican, to a certain degree, Mexicans is, like, to me, they is niggas. So it's like, I get that, but the way that, I don't know the dude's name that was on Cleo's and Angelique's.
Mexican OT.
Mexican OT. I don't know him. I don't know his stance. Like, that was my first time really seeing him, if I'm being honest. So that's where my initial reaction came. It's like, nigga, I don't know you. I don't know what niggas you know, so you should just respect the fact that we niggas and you shouldn't say it. But it is certain people that I'm like, okay, even here in Buffalo, it's certain Dominicans that I know that say nigga, and I don't feel nothing when they say it. So it might be a case by case. It might be
and Dominicans are historically like very racist. You know what I'm saying? But it's
not the ones I know.
It goes piece by piece, you know what I'm saying? Like it's some people rock with it. I don't like we feel away when certain black people say nigga.
If it's the ER, I'm about to say if it's a ER, maybe. And
if I can tell you black, I ain't gonna really feel.
If you black,
if a nigga come from Williamsville, deep in Williamsville, hey, what's up, my nigga?
If
he's black,
and he's black, and he says it like you're going to
like
feel away. So let's not,
my nigga.
If he's saying it like that, it's gonna be because of like the way
he's
saying it.
Because of culturally where you're from, y'all talk in this tone.
But I don't want to go off top because I never like.
It's a tonality.
I do want to hear. I would say I do want to hear your
initial perspective.
Yeah, go for it.
I do want to hear.
So
yours too.
I think in general, if you're not black, you shouldn't be saying nigga off rip. That's my general. Just it is what it is. And like in terms of the situation or the scenario of growing up in an environment with black people, like he explained, like I grew up with them. We done been in trap houses together. We done did dirt together. We done ate food together. I know they mom. They know my mom. That type of thing. Those are when it comes to like Dominicans and Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. If they're saying nigga and you grew up in that environment to where you're accepted as one of us and you accept us as one of you just because that's how y'all grew up in your neighborhood, I'm like, I'll look a blind eye to it and it's not a big deal to me. But I still don't think, I still, once you get to a certain age to where you realize the significance of the word and realize how that word was used, you should be able to self-correct yourself as a person and be able to not use it. And you should understand the perspective of your brothers who come from that experience that no longer want you to use it.
I'm gonna go on a tangent. Like I agree with what you said, but I could go on a tangent. I really don't want to do it for the internet because this deals with people that we genuinely care about, and it's just like, go ahead if you got something to say.
My thing is, okay, I get it in your specific circles, in your hood, around the people, the aunties, the niggas that you around in your area, your neighborhood. Cool, they let you say it. That's where you feel comfortable. They feel comfortable with you. They know you. They know your family. Cool. Outside of that is where I'll be like, okay, now you out in the world and you saying nigga around people who don't know you and they feel some type of way. I feel like the way that they address, like people that say nigga who not a nigga and go out in the world and say nigga, I feel like that's something that they have to be better at addressing.
That comes from age and experience and being self-aware. Because when you're 17, 18 saying it, you don't notice it.
You're like, oh, I can say this anywhere. Nah, I got niggas. My family's this nigga. It's like, yo, but if I don't know you, don't come to me saying nigga.
When you're 17, 18, you don't know the significance and weight of the word. But when you get to like 24, 25, and you get in that first interaction to where you say and people looking at you weird, then that's why I said you got to self-correct and realize how you're using this word or you using this word isn't necessarily something you should be doing. Mm-hmm. Like at the end of the day, I really feel like it shouldn't be a big deal for you not to use that word. You're not black. If people were saying, if your mans or black people are saying they're comfortable with you using that word and you're in a black culture and black space, don't use the word. It's not that big of a deal. Right. Nigga isn't like this super cool, expansive word that people should just want to say.
It is though.
We are as people, but the actual word nigga, like, it's not that big of a deal for you to feel like it's against you removing that from your vocabulary.
Because you can't be in the club.
Cause I get it though. Like if I wasn't a nigga, I would obviously want to be. Just because I know my experience being a black woman.
Everybody want what they can't.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm saying want to be, but
good.
I'm saying the actual word Nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
it feels
not,
good.
It's not a spectacular word to where you can't remove it from your vocabulary.
You saying that?
I feel
you're saying that
from
from you're saying that from a place of privilege.
What she saying?
I ain't heard it.
Yeah, you go.
I was about to say yeah.
All I got to say about it for real is I just feel like both of y'all said, if it's something that you feel me, you grew up with if you've been around black people and you grew up and you say you were a Puerto Rican or a Mexican or whatever and you grew up around that, like, you feel me, I got a part of the family that's in the Bronx and shit, a Dominican side of the family.
You Dominican?
No. My brother's wife.
Tim is Dominican, bro.
I'll be passing for Dominican. They be like,
when I used to hang out when me and Ray used to go to the club, he was Puerto Rican, I was Dominican. I swear to God, we used to get that shit off.
You just gotta really know where you at, bro. Because I swear I done yoke niggas up, I done slap niggas over this shit, bro. This shit crazy. I bullshit you not, bro. But it's all about knowing, like, just because you good saying it here don't mean that you can go over here with these motherfuckers that don't know you and you could go saying shit.
Right.
Now, so I don't know. It's really a slippery slope, bro.
If you're not black, don't say it.
You a fair. If
that's
you
that's the general.
If you're not black, don't say it.
The thing about it is, bro, say you was because my experience with this only goes from Buffalo to New York City. If you were to go to New York City and you seen a fair-skinned motherfucker saying it, and they black people around and shit, how you going? You putting belt to ass?
I be belt to ass. I be on anybody saying nigga around me. I don't play that shit with me. I don't fuck with that. Like, we not cool. That don't make you feel. That don't get you no cool points with me. Nah, none of that. Respect me and respect my black culture. Don't say nigga if you ain't black.
Respectfully.
Period.
Unless they grew up next door to Nelson.
If they grew up within a 3-house.
Nobody who grew up with me. But
I get it. Like, it is like it's a weird conversation because it is case by case. Sometimes you got niggas you grew up with who's not black and they've been saying it. Maybe you check them, maybe you don't. I'm saying this for the general public, not towards anybody here. Sometimes you got that one nigga that's not black and he say nigga and it's cool because y'all grew up together. But outside of the people that you grew up with, you got to be respectful of what words you're saying around certain groups of people.
You have to be checkable for sure. I feel
and you can't be upset if a nigga outside your friend group check you for saying nigga. You got to just put your hands up, nigga. Like, my bad. Like,
if you want to say nigga, fight for that shit.
Take
these punches, nigga.
Choke niggas.
Take these punches
if
you really with it.
I don't play that shit. If you really want that. If you trying to say that around no label, obviously you getting packed.
If you want that.
All right.
Niggas get rolled up.
If you want that.
Dante giving me a look. All right.
Don't let you stop rolling people up in the past.
Oh, I love it here.
Yeah, let's wrap this one up, man.
We wrapping up?
That's what we doing.
I was saying wrap this topic up.
I got a top 5 though.
Okay, and I will say real quick, if y'all I ain't even say this to y'all. If y'all want us to start streaming, let us know. Because I feel like the behind the scenes, the after the scenes after we done filming, that shit be like the most lit shit. Like,
low key.
We make it a little interactive in some way.
Like, let the people know who the no label people is. Like, because y'all cool niggas. We cool niggas. I be saying y'all because, But we some cool niggas. Let us know if you want us to start streaming. Y'all want us to do 24/7.
It's the shades.
48 hours. The nigga got on shades. He too cool for school.
The nigga grin was just taking me. He was. I don't know if he was happy.
I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I'm just, Hey, until
Dante
y'all cut the
not
mic
the
and the
reason.
camera off, I don't
Glasses,
know.
man.
Oh man.
Top five.
Yeah, but
What, top five of what?
definitely comment below what Destiny said. Let us know. We appreciate the feedback.
Yes.
All right, boom.
Top five.
So with the top 5, we're gonna do one collectively as a team pod. As a consumer, when it comes to like artists finding new music, what exactly are you looking for to be attracted to that artist and become a fan?
I got mine. Quotability.
Caption.
Quotability. I need that caption. I need that energy. I need like, oh yeah, bitch, I did that. Yeah, I feel that. I relate to that. I see myself in that bar. That's what I need.
Fuck with that. Quotability. I like that.
I feel like this might.
I might make a playlist like that. Quotables.
Come on.
I feel like this might piggyback off that a little bit, but I just feel like replay value is a big thing for me. I like replay value a lot. Shit, we going around the...
Yeah. So I would say mine is how seriously you take your art. So that comes from the cover art. That comes from how you roll out the project or the song. That comes from how much thought process went into it. Like it could be a single, it could be an album, it could be anything, but you can tell, especially as somebody who's just like study music as long as like I have or we have, you can tell people who like take their shit seriously and who put thought into what they're doing and who didn't.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
One thing I look for is tone. Like if you have a flat tone or like your voice isn't like very like identifiable cutting through the noise, like I don't want to hear it. Like if you sound like somebody else, I'm good. If I can't close my eyes and know who's rapping, I don't want to hear that shit.
You gotta be able to remember.
So that goes into, I think what the 5th slot is just being distinctive.
Authenticity.
Have your authenticity, pretty much. So boom. Oh, you about to elaborate?
I was gonna say authenticity, believability. You know what I'm saying? Like
Believability is real.
believability is a real
That's
thing. It's
real.
like, yo, does this nigga really act
do
like
what
that?
you say?
Yeah.
Man, don't get me started,
Come on,
bruh.
like capper.
This is why I cannot listen to a lot of rap now, bruh. You want me to keep going?
Whole lot of cap.
Please, bruh.
That's a whole lot of
Gamer.
cap.
My biggest beef with rap right now, and this is local, this is mainstream, like, bruh, don't nobody believe that shit. Don't nobody want to hear it from a million niggas how you doing this and that.
It's a million
Bruh.
kingpins, apparently.
It's
Like
fucking,
you don't even believe it.
it's
nigga.
bullshit. Like, oh my gosh. Like, this why I really be in my R&B bag, bruh, because it got a sense of soul and like, I mean, you could say believability, but it's like relatability. It's a lot that goes into it, but it's like, I don't care about you drilling and killing and selling and at the end of the day, it's not even sonically good. Like
that part.
We don't even feel you.
Shit up, bruh.
No, we taking this conversation somewhere else.
My bad.
Do you think? No. I'm saying I'm about to take it somewhere else. So do you think that's because of the artist not being original and authentic, or do you think that's because of the consumer and the viewers who only want the same repetitive thing from their artists?
The artists, because you create what they consume.
I think.
But if you're trying to get on and you trying to get money with your art that you
worried about the
love.
wrong thing.
I feel like artists
Hey, bro,
start
I got bills
off
to pay.
doing fire shit that's raw, it's lyrically good, people like it. But once they find out what their audience like, they pour too much into that and try to be what their consumers want of them and their music. For some reason, I'm sorry, I love you, you a Libra, but Skilla Baby is coming to mind. Like, he don't really make the type of music that he really make and put out, but he put it out because he know his audience is gravitating towards that.
What you mean? Somewhere like the
Baby,
girl
you the
records?
finest.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this song?
Yeah, like all the shorty.
Baby, you the finest. Baby, you the coldest.
Skilla, I love Skilla. I love
Pandering.
Skilla. He a Libra King, period.
Pandering.
Nah,
But-
Quiet is kept Skilla one of the realest out there. That
Exactly.
man got shot and
But
got on
he
stage
make-
the next day and performed in his home city. That's hard.
Come on now.
don't
But
change
he
the fact
make
if you pander.
music.
With the sling on.
He make music for bad bitches, and I feel like he curbs his music towards his audience, which at some degree is good, but it's like you gotta still be yourself to maintain what you built.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that from like artists in general. Yeah, I know with Skilla though,
Skilla, it's different once you get into
like his
specifics.
singles are like that. His
Yeah.
singles, the songs that he pushed are like that. Like his actual catalog is like more so what you would say who he is.
Right.
But the songs he's pushing, yeah,
He
it's
knows
definitely
his
more like-
audience, he knows his demographic, and how to market towards them, which is good. It's not a bad thing. But
Yeah.
Part of me just feels like it's a difference between like being authentic and pandering.
True.
I'm so sick of these niggas, bruh.
What?
I'm so sick of these niggas.
Doing what?
Talk about it.
Sick of these rappers, right?
What?
Not
Sick
put-
of
Come on.
these rappers.
not
Come on,
putting out
twin.
music and shit.
Hire
Bruh.
some help.
Come on, twin.
Not putting out music and shit, right?
Nigga, you got some beef? Some,
I do.
some inside beef?
No,
He got a point
I'm
though.
listening
I
to
ain't
these
gonna lie.
unreleased tracks every
I
week.
can't. I can't.
I made my
bruh.
own cover arts for these shits.
That's crazy.
Nigga, I'm slapping my
This
knees.
shit so like I guess what you were saying, like niggas is just trying to cater to what they have seen and are just trying to emulate that, and you know, nah, 20 racks and I got pushing big
Yeah.
big ear.
They trying to do what
big
feels
cut,
right.
like, bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh, the jig is up, bro.
The
we don't
jig
give
is
a, we don't
fucking
give,
up.
we don't give a
That might be the
fuck,
title of the
bruh.
fucking.
The jig.
We don't give a damn.
That's the title of the pod right
Fuck,
there.
bruh.
The
We
jig
don't
is up.
give a fuck about that shit, bruh.
That shit probably rigged,
so-
fake,
you-
all some type of
It's so
other shit.
easy to see through, and it's like I understand. You feel me? Niggas got influences from whatever the case may be, but it's like, bro, that shit is bullshit, bro. I'm so sick of that, bro. We got a million of them niggas, bro. Please just try to do something that is yourself, bro. It's fucking annoying at this point. It's
I feel
annoying.
that.
Annoying as fuck.
I agree.
It's getting us ready for the robots. For real, for real. We sick of it.
That's why niggas is investing in the AR.
And
All y'all
I'm
niggas gonna be
so
the same.
mad
I
at
make
it.
my own muff.
Man,
I built this nigga up from the ground up myself.
come on,
God damn.
These fucking man.
For real.
So to round up the top 5, it was authenticity,
Oh, I forgot what you were doing.
Tonality.
tonality,
That's a big one.
Replay value.
replay value,
I don't know what I said.
Quotables.
Quotability.
quotables, and I said how seriously you take your art.
So if you got all them 5, you might be on your way to something.
For shit show. Absolutely. Third eye segment. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
I didn't think of anything, but like there's something I thought about when I was driving home from work the other day, right?
Oh shit.
And
That's the best drive.
On the 33.
After work drives, after a long shift, like goddamn. My bad.
but it's something like that I heard, but like in terms of there used to be a way of like communication in terms of fashion. You know what I'm saying? In African cultures, in our black cultures in general. Like, okay, if a woman is wearing 2 skirts, you know she got a kid because she pulls the 1 skirt. That's crazy. But she'll have the other skirt that like she wraps a child around, you know what I'm saying? And you knew she was married or she had a child. Or she's wearing a certain color, you know she was available looking for somebody to interact with her, you know what I'm saying, to be
That's
with.
African.
So the guys used to wear hats. You know what I'm saying? If the hat was tilted this way, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm married, but I'm looking for an extra wife. Okay, boom, this way, I'm married, looking
Like graduation.
for 1 wife. Yeah.
Oh, you gotta
Like
know your
gang
right
culture.
from
Yeah.
left.
Like,
But it was fashion and it was in communication, right? So boom, third eye shit. So I'm driving down the street Y'all kids. I'm driving down the street and I seen a little nigga wearing a shiesty, right? But he was wearing it on the top of his head, like
as a kufi.
yeah. And I'm like, I thought he looked goofy for starters, but it was I could tell like if he wanted to, you could pull it this way, and then you could pull it this way. And I'm like, yo, if we could really establish some shit where it's like, when you see a kid and wearing a shiesty, like you think they on some bullshit.
So as far as it look, like the swag of a young black man, like them wearing the shiesties a certain way.
You look at them, you're gonna perceive them a certain way.
Facts.
Cause I feel like we already perceive young niggas a certain way.
For sure.
But
all the kids at the Juneteenth wearing shiesties and hoodies.
Anything as far as like humans are very simple. It takes a hat, a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you saying like, oh, if young niggas did this shit one way.
So so to continue my point. So he was walking around. He had this little shiesty.
I ain't gonna lie. I would be like, all right, Nelson, can you continue what you were about to break down?
So like he had this little shiesty on the top of his head, but it was just like it was tilted towards the back. I'm like, yo, what if he had that joint like to the side, to the left side, knowing that like, okay, this says I'm on bullshit. This one, you hold it to this side, it says, okay, I'm really just wearing this for the fashion statement. It's like I'm just chilling. Versus, or are you wearing it this way? It's like, oh, I'm out here thugging. I'm on a mission. You know,
the shiesties,
shiesty communication.
Shiesty
communication will be crazy, and I think we can do it. But this is once it ties back into my YN army.
This is what the third eye segment has come to.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta have the vision.
His YN army though, like when we went to Juneteenth, he had so many. I know no. He's a teacher, all that good shit. Mr. Clark.
That's why
he had so many YNs coming up to him like, yo, da, da, da. Like they had their own little inside jokes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's a good guy.
He really is tapped into the youth.
I don't mean to be funny, but like, what if what are the shiesties is to this side and they walking towards me, and the young nigga is like, we walking towards each other. Imagine that. You thinking like, some niggas might be a little bit simple-minded, bro. I don't want to put anything on anybody.
Right, left,
niggas is confused and shit. This nigga might be like, shit. This side, he be like, oh yeah, I'm available. I'm single and shit. But this side is like, oh yeah, I'm on bullshit. Nigga, I'm about to fuck some shit up. Niggas might get their left from right.
Get their wires crossed.
Niggas might get fucked.
Niggas get their wires crossed.
You might get the wrong idea.
Sometimes niggas gotta get their ass whooped to get down with the program. You better know your shit. You better know your mathematics. Know your mathematics, little nigga. we gonna teach you. I got 30 niggas that's on the same program, nigga. You fucking the game up right now. We gonna have to bring you in.
I came out here looking for women, but now I'm squabbling up because a nigga can't tell us what.
You gotta bring them niggas.
G-Unit.
You gotta bring them niggas into this game. You gotta bring them niggas into the fold.
So essentially, you gotta be ready for both.
Ready for whatever.
We ready.
On a swivel.
We ready for the shit.
Dante's opinion: shiesty communication will never work.
SC will never work.
You got trolls, bro. People are gonna troll.
And them trolls will get put under a bridge.
Yeah, we'll see.
Trolls live under bridges, do they not?
Don't they?
They live.
God damn it.
They continue to be a thing.
Yeah, and we gonna put them under the bridge.
If you a troll, you better have some hands on you, boy, cause
I got 30, 40 niggas with me.
Yo, you get the shiesties with the side effects logo?
Come on.
Now
You get them niggas branded up?
Since we on bullshit, can I
do Black Panthers?
Can I interject one thing about the YNs?
Not no U.S. government. We're not trying to do that.
It's the YN, like, okay, if you got the dreads with the shiesties and the all black or whatever, like, all right, cool. It's the ones with the dirty shoes that you gotta worry about.
The dirty shoes?
They got the whole...
Look. If you got the shiesty on, you feel me, like, whatever. I'm not... Cool, whatever. I'm from the east side. I ain't too worried.
Period.
If you come out with the dirty Jordan 24s, bruh...
I need you on the. I need you on the team.
I want no problems, bro. Like the 24s,
You gonna keep the squad humble.
You got no nines.
In no environment, no matter we're doing illegal or legal things, is Jordan 24 is acceptable.
Bro, you
Anything over 14.
Nah, that's not true.
Bro, you
The
got
the 20s is hard.
what
17s
those
is
look
hard.
like, bro.
The 17s came with a briefcase.
You feel me?
That's hard.
Briefcase?
I remember that. That was fire.
Not
That
the
was fire.
whole goddamn production, marketing.
This is a good episode, guys.
I love
And
it.
ladies.
I'm not gonna lie, it's Juneteenth, it's Pride, but it's also Men's Mental Health Month, and I do want to say, shout out.
Nobody gives a fuck about that.
That's hate. Don't see, man. That's part of our issue, man.
Wow,
She's trying to give us our flowers. She's trying to give us our flowers. Let her, you know what I'm saying? Let her give us our flowers.
She's a fucking facade.
Let her give us our flowers.
Nah, like, cause like, listen, I know I'm a little lit right now, but for real, like, I got a lot of real niggas that's in my corner, that's beside me, that support me, that fuck with me on a real level outside of like my events. What's funny? All right.
This nigga held his fist up like he Malcolm X.
Yo,
Nah,
it's so hard to get good clips. Because that was going to be a good clip while she was talking.
You started it. You started it.
I'm a real knee slapper,
But that was
nigga.
going to be a good clip. Me saying niggas don't nobody give a fuck about that? That'd be Gucci.
Nah, but
Whatever.
y'all be all right, not for real. Y'all being funny, but like on some real shit, it is also Men's Mental Health Month, and for me, I just want to say I'm thankful and grateful for all the real niggas.
I'm just. I
wiping his
shed a tear too because I ain't never heard no.
Nah, cause nah, and that's why I want to say this because I always see this online and it's not a real big thing, but I got a lot of real niggas that's beside me, that stand beside me, that help me out, that, you know, I could call them when I need them. They help me out when I need literally anything. It don't matter what it is. So I just want to shout out to my real niggas. Shout out Mental Health Month. Shout out to the niggas that's doing the work. They know the work that need to be done and they doing it. Shout out to niggas that don't even know the work, but they trying to figure it out. They know they fucked up and they trying to figure it out. Amen.
Amen.
Shout out to y'all, cause I'm around a lot of real niggas and y'all really be holding it down. And
Appreciate that.
you know, so yeah.
Shout out to you too.
Period.
We appreciate you.
I know. I feel it.
And we appreciate everybody out there that supports No Label.
Undoubtedly.
Now, you got anything else? Anything you want to leave the people with? Some wisdom?
Man, enjoy the summer. Trust your gut. You know what I mean? To all my students who be watching the podcast, trust your gut, man. If your stomach telling you to leave, leave. Who gives a fuck if the girl, you know what I mean, you always like, she giving you a little bit of emotion, you know what I'm saying? Get the number, get out of there, bruh, if your stomach is telling you otherwise.
Uh-oh.
And always give her your A+ when you closing them doors.
That's a fact.
Always give your best effort. Cause you never know.
Leave a great first impression.
Okay.
Lazy noodle gets you nowhere.
You know, Tim, it's been great having you, man.
Yo,
Shout out to Tim.
we need
Shout out Timo Tarantino.
we need
Timmy
more
Turner,
Tarantino.
Tim on a motherfucking beat.
It's been so
Drop some
long.
shit, some
more
unreleased
Tarantino.
nigga. The fuck?
Nah, it's been like 15 episodes.
15 years since this nigga dropped something. Hey yo, everybody drop in the comments. Tim dropped some shit.
On me.
Need that. Need that.
Me,
So when it
bro.
comes, it's gonna be so crazy.
that.
Come on.
No
Yo,
pun
this is
intended.
going to be a clip for
All
sure.
everything intended.
Put the pressure on them. Mixtape coming soon.
Mixtape
Tim
coming
dropped some
soon.
shit.
No
Side
label,
effects is
always
side
lit.
effects.
Side effects,
No
we
label to
lit.
pod.
Be prolific, we fucking lit. Timo Tarantino, we fucking lit. Big Baby Giraffe, we fucking lit. Y'all already know what's up. Y'all know what's lit. Bitch.
Party.